for coming along to this session, Pat, and really great work on getting your swim to this point. Okay, the first thing we're going to have a look at is your body posture in the water. Now looking side on, what we're looking at is your body line being low in the water. In this position, we can see resistance going against your body. It's like you're dragging yourself against the water. There are a few things at play with this body posture. And the first one is your eyeline. In this position here, we can see that your eyeline is sitting too high. Now changing this position, we will get your head to sit down, and this will cause your spine to stack up more neutrally. And this will drag your hips up. The other issue with your body posture is your hang time. And what I'm talking about here is the amount of time you spend out in front of your body without any forward momentum. In this shot here, we can see you have wiped off all your momentum as you're waiting for the next arm to come over. Now let's try and introduce a higher cadence to get the time you spend gliding out in front down. Now the last thing we'll look at with your body posture is your rotation in the water. Let's look from above here, and what we're looking at is your shoulder moving forward and dragging your back up with it. This here is normally the catalyst for you to roll onto your side and finish off your stroke. And what we are seeing here is you're staying relatively flat in the water. And that forward movement in that shoulder drags your back out of alignment to the midline. The byproduct of this is the hips kicking out. Now looking at the full stroke, we can see there's a large curve in your body now. Let's do a few kicking drills to get you rolling a little more efficiently. See if we can kick this lateral movement in your body. Alright, the next thing we'll look at is your stroke length. Now looking side on, we can see your elbow comes out of the water and your hand drifts out slowly. This should be the stage where you maximise the amount of power you've just built up under your body. Try and then lean into this by activating your triceps and squeeze the last section of your stroke. Try and use the cue of brushing your thumb past your thigh as you exit the water. Try also incorporate the drill rear sculling to develop this feel at the rear stage of your stroke. Okay, the last thing we'll look at here is your hand position. And what we're looking at is as you move from catch phase into setup phase, you break your wrist and release the hold of water. It is this mechanical movement of flexing your wrist and moving your hand before your forearm. Try and use your hand and forearm together to create a paddle-like form. This will give you the ability to generate a greater hold of water once you get it into setup position. Really productive session here, Pat. With a few postural changing drills, we'll see this stroke become a lot more efficient. Keep up the great work, Pat.